Retro Renovations. Do not go away.
Hi, welcome back to Retro Renovations.
It's dark.
That's why we're in shadow. Torch above our heads, proper van life.
Yes.
So, Pebbles and Peach started
The Vanlife
tag, and we were nominated by Yorkshire Vanlife. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So
we are going to do the 10 questions, but we're also going to do a slight spin on them because we're going to do it on our current van Faith that we're sat in, but also try and answer them on our future van that we are currently converting, which is Bess.
So thank you to all current subscribers and hello to all the new subscribers we got.
Hello.
And like and share.
Yes.
So we're going to do, as Peggy said, the 10 questions, and then we're going to nominate 3 people
At the end.
Yeah, we're in the middle of moving.
So that's why we're going to do it on both vans.
Yeah,
if possible.
We've lived
10
in
other
this.
questions.
We've lived in this one since August 2018.
Yep, 1st of August 2018.
And we're hoping to move into the new one.
February.
We'll see.
February 2020.
We'll see.
Watch this space.
Right, question number 1.
What is the make and model of your van?
So we currently live in Faith, which is a 1988 or 89? 88 Ford Transit
Travel home. Purpose built motorhome.
They call it coach built, don't they?
Yeah,
coach built motorhome.
So yeah.
And we're moving into
a VW LT35 Luton van.
From 1984.
And she is called Bess.
Hence why we're Retro Renovations. We live in old crap and we drive old crap. So I hope that answers that.
Question 2. How long did your van build take? Well, the one in Faith, nothing, because it's a purpose-built, coach-built
Faith's purpose-built.
Yes.
So
we've modified her in a couple of ways.
She's been modified, and we decided to give up our house to move into her, so we could save up for our own piece of land. But we ended up buying a Luton and doing a conversion and buying other classic cars. So we're not going to do that in 2020.
No, only the conversion.
We need to save up.
Yeah. And as for how long does your van build take for the new one, we've started her in November.
End of October.
Must be end of October, literally beginning of November.
And we're only doing like 1 or 2 days a week, if that. We're not working evenings on it or nothing like that, because we both work full time. And
because we're off grid, we don't have the powerful torches, which means at the moment, especially in the winter, we don't have the solar to accommodate that.
It's always flipping dark.
So we can only do it in daylight hours. So today we worked from about 11:30.
I was up before you.
Yeah, I know. But from about 11:30 till 5 o'clock, just before 5 o'clock when it got dark.
So yeah, we're putting 5-6 hours in each day at the weekends.
And that's all we're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and our new video will be out soon, so you can see how we got on this weekend.
Check out the Luton build.
So, question number 3.
Going through them quick, aren't we?
Where has been your favourite place to stay in your van? Now I'm going to do one and you can do one.
Okay.
So my favourite place has to be Hailing Island, just off the Billy Trail.
That was a good one.
That was a free park up, which you can park up for 24 hours. Found that on Park for Night, and it's right next to the beach, or next to the sea. So it was a nice walk along with the dog, and it was quite good. I enjoyed that one.
We've stayed in various locations around the New Forest. If you don't know, the New Forest is in southern England. Check it out. I like the New Forest. We've stayed many places in the New Forest. It's always peaceful. Always get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, and you
down
feel
in the
like
New
you're
Forest.
sleeping within the trees, if that makes sense.
Because there's it's
a national park.
It's a national word. It's national park, so you're not next to a bustling town or anything. You go there to escape.
Yeah, exactly. So question 4. Where has been the worst place you've stayed in your van? I think we actually agree on this one. Aylesbury.
Right.
Now, nothing against Aylesbury itself.
Let me tell you about Aylesbury, right?
We had to stay. We sort of. You can't
I had a
really
meeting.
stealth camp in this one, but we did
I
stealth
had a
camp in the
meeting to
street.
do, so we had to be in Aylesbury. So I looked around, not really knowing the place, and I found this long road with two schools on one side of the road, and on the other side was a humongous cemetery.
Didn't have any problem from them.
No.
And it was the holidays as well, so there shouldn't have been any noise or any problem.
It was summer holidays, so I thought, right, we're going to stay just up from the schools, opposite the cemetery. There's nothing else on this road. It doesn't look like a free road. It'd be a good place to pull up and stop, you know,
For a night.
for a night.
Which
It was.
it was.
It was nice and peaceful. You could hear a pin
Until
drop.
1:30 in the morning.
1:30 in the morning.
Trying to keep the dog quiet.
It suddenly turned into Gatwick Airport, Heathrow Airport.
Heathrow, any airport.
It-
Two coach loadies.
Loadies.
Two coach loads pulled up, and all the people who were coming and going to meet the people that's coming off the coaches or the luggage. It must have been a pickup point.
So you imagine an average coach has like 54 or 60 seats, something like that. There's two coaches, 120. So you think they've
Plus
all been
the
away.
people coming to meet
All
them.
the cars pulling up to collect them, all the taxis coming in and everything. So at 1:30 you could hear a pin drop.
And then
25 to 2, boom! It was, there was just
Trying
so
to keep
much
the dog
noise
quiet
and so
too.
much traffic and so
our
much
dog's not very that little
people
either.
up against the van with their suitcases, and I mean it was nothing untoward, just
No.
we didn't get the
And-
right night, did we?
Then by 2:05, pin drop again.
Yeah, but you try going back to sleep
Yeah.
after that noise. So
So I say, I think we've
so
been on
our
that one.
worst night was probably Aylesbury,
Aylesbury
but
in the
not
street.
for any fault. It was
No.
just bad
And we
timing.
have slept in. We've actually parked up at other streets into different towns as well, and not had that problem. The cars going past, that doesn't bother us.
I mean, we've stayed in industrial estates before.
God, yeah,
It's quiet.
that was another good one actually. We actually stayed in one little industrial estate just outside a little village, and it was quite nice.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I don't think we're going to do two on that one. I think we've agreed on that one. So, question number 5. How many people have you had in your van at one time? Now, we've got different answers for this.
Well, I think you saw the most because I was out filming for Camp Quirky,
Yes, so I had 5 people in the van.
which Faith isn't that big. Faith's not a long
Plus a dog.
motorhome or anything like that. Faith's only small.
Yeah, so
There's
5
only,
people. That was quite good. And that was
did
including
we
myself.
measure? There's only 8 foot of living space in here or
Yeah,
something like that.
some of that.
So
That's
it's,
where the Luton van is just 11 foot, so it's that slightly bit bigger.
it's 11 foot plus the 6
Plus,
above.
plus the above, yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, so I've had, so it's 5 with me, plus a dog, a big dog. But you only when you've been in
We've
it?
only ever had us two in here to sleep and
3.
the dog. 3.
No, not to sleep. I
No,
think the
to
most
sleep.
people you've had in here is 3. And the dog?
It's a van life's all about being outside with nature and
We
so
do.
on. So
yeah.
we've had lots of meetings and groups and so on, but we just sit outside on the chairs. You know, it's an outside thing. So difficult question because it's not an indoor thing.
Question number 6. Have you had any van disasters? I would tell you mine. Chloe will laugh.
Go on, I'll laugh. Oh, I want to hear this.
So the van disasters. It's not exactly the van's fault. Not really. But it is a disaster in a way. We just got Faith and I was testing the gas in the oven and the grill.
Yeah.
Oven lit up, no problem. And the grill, no. It did a flashback and went boof straight out. And I singed all my eyebrows, my eyelashes, bits of hair, and all down the side of the face. But
It didn't have a
just
burn. It wasn't.
singed.
It
No.
wasn't a self-igniting grill, and it was eye level.
It was
literally.
eye level, and I had to do it with the long lighter, which I did. Whereas the oven was a self-igniter, but the grill wasn't. And the grill just went poof. So yeah, that's
it was
my
scary
disaster.
to watch, actually. She said I'll laugh, but it was scary to watch, actually, because she had that down. She's there going click, click. And I said to her, stop.
And I did.
And she went click, and it just went.
Yep. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my disaster. What's yours?
Blooming leaks. I am not putting no flipping skylights
In Bess.
in Bess.
So Bess is going to have no skylights. The only 2 holes in the roof, and I would say 2, is the one to let the solar panels wires to come through, and we've actually got the proper box connection for that. And the other one is going to be for the flue for the chimney.
Do you know the conversions I've done on this van? I took the boiler out.
Yeah.
And I re-fiberglassed over where the chimney or the flue went through. Never leaks.
No.
Perfect from night one. I've redone where the cables come through from the solar. No leaks. Perfect. The 3 original skylights,
Or leak.
I've had to redo them last summer.
This summer.
This summer
This
it got
winter.
to, we had a heat wave like 34, 35 degrees one day, where you can add to that on the roof because the roof would be hotter. So that cracked it all, and I had to redo it again. And the bathroom one and the middle one have stopped again. I've redone the one above the cab.
Which is where we used to
I
sleep.
used to sleep, but
But the leak there is so bad now, you just cannot. And no matter
you
how.
say so bad, it would wet our bedding. But
And the mattress.
now we use it as storage, and there's a saucepan
Yeah,
up there. But
That's it. Hence why.
I've tried everything to get that skylight to stop leaking, and it still leaks.
And hence why in Bess, when we move into her, above the cab is going to be our storage area instead of a sleep-in, because we've now got so used to sleeping down the
I
bottom
am
level.
not
with
putting
the-
no hours in our roof,
No, but well, like I
apart
said,
from where the solar comes through.
and the flue. So, question 7. What is your favourite feature of your van? So you can do the new and the old.
On pause. There's a lot of van lifers out there who poo with a view.
Yeah.
I like having the
The
separate
enclosed.
room. I like having an enclosed toilet. I know it sounds really funny.
So is that your favourite
But-
feature of Faith?
It's my favourite feature, the poo room.
Poo room.
Yes, compared to other vans, you've got to have a separate toilet.
And in the new van, I think it's definitely going to be our wood burner.
Yes,
we don't have
in
one
the
in
new
here.
van, we've got a special made. Thank you, Dave at Glastonbury Wood Burners.
We bought the
Mini Cyclops.
mini Cyclops, so it's got a little glass window, and that's what we've got going.
I haven't
in.
fitted it yet. Hang on. I haven't
yeah.
installed it yet, so that you'll see that
It's
video
not,
when we do.
yeah, because it's not installed yet, because we've got to build
yeah.
up a box underneath it to
I
pop
agree
it
with
up.
Peggy. The new van, we're really, really looking forward to a wood burner.
And a shower.
Oh yeah, and a shower, yeah, but there's loads of things.
Yeah. What is your least favourite part about van life?
Emptying the toilet.
You're going to have to do that no matter what anyway, sorry, in any van. So is that your least favourite, is it? Is that going to be in both?
I ain't got to do that often. To be fair, it's got a good capacity. It
Boom
can,
boom.
it can hold some crap. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell or anything.
No, it doesn't. I have
Not
to give it that.
really.
No.
You get used to it. But yeah, some weeks is once a week, some weeks is twice a week. I blame her.
No, I go out to work full time.
And we still got empty.
Still got empty.
Someone's-
To be
we got-
fair,
we got
it's usually once a week unless one of us is home.
we got a secret stealth.
If
Who
one,
are-
yeah, Jack, unless one of us is home, say we've got some leave and we're not at work full time, that's when you do actually realise that you need to empty it more than once a week. Otherwise, for us, it is only
So
once
yeah,
a
at
week.
least van life thing is emptying the toilet, especially when we're travelling and you've got to try and find conveniences. That time we were down at Weston and we put our 20p in and Peggy rushed
and then I
in
rushed
and
into
did it all.
ladies and did it all.
She don't mind, but
No.
she moans at the time. She'd moan.
I moaned because we was right next to a car park with a car park attendant at the gate.
He watched her do it.
And he watched me run in and run out with the cassette bit, so yeah.
And we've emptied it other places.
Yeah, we have. It's not been too bad.
No, but yeah, that's the thing, because in a house you don't think about it and it's just gone, innit? But the van life community are more eco
Yes.
because we're not using 6 litres a time to flush.
No.
I think it uses like a cup full in ours, and it does the same job. It's good. I reckon it's more efficient. And there's a lot of van lifers out there who've got composting loos and so on.
And we may look into that in the future in Bess, but at the moment we do have another.
Because we've got easy access to.
We've got an easy access for waste.
Alson Point.
Yeah, for us to get rid of the waste. So that's why we do it where we are. So yeah.
So yeah, worst part.
Is that my worst part? Currently space, I think, in this van as well. Even though it's got cupboards and storage and that, it just doesn't seem to be enough. Because if I'm not turning the camera around, but you would see the whole side is completely covered. So yeah. So question 9, getting through these. What is your favourite part about van life? The freedom. The freedom and, in a way, owning your own home.
We're not those pure Instagrammers. Oh, look at the beach.
No.
Yeah.
We do them on holiday.
Yeah, well, because we both work full time, we are semi-static nomads. Yeah. So yes, we live in the van full time.
Yes, we can move it anytime we like, but due to us both working full time,
but we're pitched in the same spot quite a bit
most
of the time.
Yeah.
Plus
with all our classic cars as well.
But we don't need to pack up to go. We don't need to pack to leave. Everything's in the van. Everything's ready.
So say
and it's home.
On a Friday night we go, do you know what? We're going to go off down, I don't know, down to the coast for the weekend, come back Sunday. We can do it. We can just get in and go, and our home is with us. And because it is our home, Jack is more settled as well. So no matter where we go, he's home.
Yeah.
And he does enjoy it. And if you wonder where he is, he's actually at the moment
down at our feet. He's actually been very quiet
behind the camera. He's the cameraman.
After disrupting most of today's Luton build video, he's now crashed out behind the camera. So yeah. So what was that? What is your favourite part?
Yeah, so the freedom, owning your own, and it's in a way you do own your own home, and it's the freedom, and the less bills.
So that's the future plan for 2020 is we're saving for a plot of land now.
Yeah.
So the Luton build is coming along. We're saving for a plot.
And then we can park up.
Well, we could just park up on our plot and then do Instagram photos at the same plot all the time.
So question 10, which is the last one. Any tips for those who are about to embark on their van life adventure? Do it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just go and do it.
Disagree.
No.
Rent a van.
Yeah. Go to places like.
I mean, I'll give them a shout. I mean, the only Quirky Campers is probably one of the ones that's easiest to
rent one from
have
them.
a home built style van.
Rent one from them for a week, 2 weeks, even a month if you're going to go away abroad somewhere, just to see what it's like. If it's for you, you don't have to even. If you do want to convert a van and do it, I would say, and you're not going to live in it full time, who cares? It's your van. Do as you want.
I would say it really depends on your mindset. When we lived in a house,
we kept saying we'd do it.
I always hated all the extra space. I felt I hated going to bed after having the wood burner on for like 5-6 hours in the evening. I could have quite easily just had a sofa bed in the front room and pulled that out and just settled there. I only needed one room. I didn't need to go from that room to that room.
2, we're correct on that one because she's already said she likes the toilet being separate.
I don't want to poo in the same room. excluding that, when Peggy was cooking a meal in the kitchen, she'd run back in and out to try and, because it's antisocial.
Yeah.
It wasn't a sociable person being in the kitchen away from the front room.
And I must admit, the way we've got Bess laid out is completely different to how Faith is. And again, you can do that. You've got the seating area, and then you can...
It's all a sociable space.
All one big space.
In one living area.
Yeah.
So you have a kitchen area, you have a seating area, you have a bed area.
Well, our seating area is the bed area.
The only time you want to be on your own is in the throne.
The throne room.
So, rent a van, see how you get on.
Check this for you.
What I would say is...
Even if you want to build one for yourself, because some van lifers who are classed as van lifers don't live in their van full time. They are part-timers. They might live in their van only a couple of months of the year because they might be going abroad somewhere and travel. Do that, rent a van, and then if you think it is for you, build your van. And again, still, my first advice, don't overthink it, don't overanalyze it, and just do it.
When you're in your van, have it in your mindset, you're not going home.
Yeah.
Because if you think to yourself, just go home, it's not going to be for you.
No.
Because you are home. And I've never thought that. I have not. We gave up the house in August 2018. I have not once thought, oh, sod this, I wish I could go home. I always think to myself, how cozy. My mindset is, when I get back to the van, I see what the temperature is, going to get the heating on,
yeah.
Warm up the van, or if it's the summer, I've got the windows open.
Make sure all the breeze is going through.
Got the breeze going through and that, regulating the temperature in the van. I concentrate, how's your solar doing, how's your energy, all these things. Yeah. And if your mindset is like that, then you're going to do all right.
Yeah. And people at work, they think you're crazy, especially this time of year. But
they also think you're going to be a millionaire from living in your van.
You're not.
When I watched Yorkshire Vanlife do this story, they said they could save $450 to $550 for renting. Up north is cheaper to rent than down south. So we're on the M4 corridor. You're looking between £750 to £1,000, maybe more, to rent an average house a month. Yeah. Then you got all your utilities and your council tax and everything on top of that. No, you're not paying that with the van.
No.
You can pay for site fees. We pay a site fee for where we stay quite a bit of the time, but it's still cheaper.
A lot cheaper.
But we had bills to pay off, so it took us 12 months to finish paying the bills that we had to pay off.
Because obviously you get your credit card bills, you get your other bills.
So we had family members going,
yeah. Where's all your money?
Where's all your money? Why aren't you, your savings, what, £700, £800 a month?
Someone also likes buying classic cars.
So yeah, 2019, we finished paying those horrible bills.
We did. So much better.
And I ended up
nicer.
buying an MG midget and
you didn't?
And a T25 and a Luton LT35.
Actually, she also got me my Mini as well.
And a BMW Mini and.
So yeah, there's.
And then repairing the Morris Minor and a Mini and.
A Mini Clubman, yeah.
So yeah.
When you look at things like that, you think, where does all your money go? But we can see most of where our money's gone.
So 2020, well, we already started saving again now.
We have, yes.
But yes, we need to be dedicated in 2020.
Yeah.
So if you see us living on noodles.
Beans on toast.
Beans on toast.
That's another thing I'm looking forward to in Best, is my full-size oven.
We need to save.
Yeah, we do.
So van life can save you money, but only if you save.
Yeah, you
if
need
you just
to
spend it, or if you go out and every night and go out every day and spend, you end. So yeah.
Can I just say, if they're going to spend, where's the space for them to put the stuff in? That's another thing you have to get in your mindset. Do you really need that item? Well, anyway.
Van life has changed the way we're viewed.
And yeah, the way we think, the way we view. Christmas
was
only a few days ago, and most of our presents have been van related or what we do personally. So we've had throws for our new van to go on the nice long big sofa that we've got.
We do like to get away.
At
we
least
like
once.
to find quirky Airbnbs now and again.
So
so
once a
people
month
who
we
live
go.
in houses
Wanna
go away in their van at weekends for a change. When you live in your van,
we go to an Airbnb for 1 to 2 nights a month. But that another reason for that though is the stipulation of where we are sited.
gotta move.
We have to move and we have to prove that we've gone somewhere. So for us, the Airbnbs are a perfect way to do it. So some
That's
of the
so
presents
quirky. I love the quirkiness of it.
we've gone to some really nice different places and it's been really good.
So
But
yeah, the presents are
presents have been
orientated to that now.
so they've given us all the stuff for us to take in our wash bags, but more of them are pamper.
Got cramp in my leg.
So she's moving the camera. So then more of those are more pamper related in the fact that we can pamper ourselves when in the Airbnb.
If you see the camera moving, the dog's woke up now.
No, he hasn't. He's just turning around.
So I think we've answered all 10 questions.
Yeah. So now we've got.
Thank you for bearing with us.
We've now got to give 3 people a nomination for them to do the van life tag. So our 3 are.
Footloose Crafters.
Let's say that.
We nominate you.
Yes, we do. So we'd like to see yours.
I know you've just moved to Portugal.
But we'd like to see yours for your van
You're
life.
still living in your van full time, so yeah, Footloose Crafters.
Also, we'd like to nominate David and Lindsay from Desmond Donders. Now, they don't live in theirs full time, but they do travel quite a lot.
They travel quite extensively. So hi
yeah.
Dave, hi Lindsay.
Hi.
So yes, we nominate you. Answer the 10 questions.
And for the final one is... Here we go, now I've got to test one. From Rust to Road Trip.
You had to think then.
I did.
They're travelling Romania and
They are,
Bulgaria,
yeah.
all of the Eastern Europe bloc.
And each of the van lifers that we've actually nominated, we have met.
So we nominate you. Something is falling over at the side of me.
So yes, so that's our 3 nominations.
And I've got question number 11
Oh.
before you go.
Am I
Or
allowed
shall I
to
say,
answer
yes.
it? Okay.
How hard is it to lose something in a small space?
Oh my god. Chloe can put down her keys.
If you're moving from a 3-bedroom house
Chloe puts down her keys.
and
You
think,
still cannot find them.
then you think you're going to find something in an 8-foot space. No, you're not going to find
You
them.
don't find them.
I
No,
lost
you don't.
my keys again earlier today.
phone.
Phone goes missing every day.
What else have we... Pens are normal anyway, anywhere you go. What else? Spoons. I'm sure we've got a spoon monster that likes to eat them.
So you'll lose stuff in this space.
You will.
So thank you ever so much for bearing with us. We look forward to seeing the nominations done. Well done to everyone else who's done it.
Yes.
And
thank you to
Pebbles and Peach who started this. We didn't know about your channel before. We've now subscribed. So we should speak to you before, but have a good, prosperous 2020. Should we do the thing?
New Year and new...
Live long and prosper.
So yeah. So it's a new year, a new decade. So make sure you make it count.
Bye.